What's up? Welcome back. It's Josh. And let's go get some food together. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. This is not my normal content of what I would post, but I wanted to really get a video out and continue this momentum of me putting out videos. I actually did have here, I'll turn this guy on. Hopefully that gives a little bit better. I actually did have another video planned and recorded, but I was editing the video and it didn't really turn out the way I kind of really wanted it to. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit, but so y'all can at least see me. It didn't really turn out the way I wanted it to, so I scrapped that video. Also, this is probably gonna make me look so crazy with just like the white light right here, but it's whatever, it's not that serious. Oh wait, actually, you know what I can do? Yeah, perfect. I was trying to figure out like lighting and where I was gonna put the camera. Anyways, right now we are on the way to the bank. I have been working a lot recently and it has been decently busy. It's been a little slow at times, but it's been decently busy at work, and I have been getting tipped very well, so I am on my way to the bank to deposit my money. It is about to be 10 o'clock, so it's a little late, but my bank, luckily enough, has a drive-through, and that is exactly what I need right now because I am a sucker for drive-throughs. So yeah, we are heading there to deposit some money, and then we are going to get dinner and just kind of talk to you guys, just because it has kind of been a month. It is now February 1st. I'm recording this on February 1st, at least. So it's been a month since the new year. It feels like January kind of took a little bit, but also I felt like a lot of things happened. Like I started school again, the new year happened, and just like I also wanted to be more, what is the word? Consistent, and I wanted to stay true to like, don't know why it's doing that. I wanted to stay true to, everything that I did say in my New Year video, because one, it's just to hold me accountable, but also two, like it does make me feel better about myself. Like I finished my first book of the 12 books that I'm going to read for each month, and it made me feel so accomplished because it really didn't take much, and most books are like 300 to like 400 pages that are like decently. Obviously you get your 500, 600, 700 pages books, page books, but to me I'm grateful to be reading because, and like sticking to being consistent with this, because it makes me feel like I'm actually putting more time into myself and like hobbies. I was never normally a reader growing up. I did not like reading when we did reading class. It was just not my thing. I used to think it was boring, but I've actually read a decent amount of books recently. I've been reading a decent amount of books recently, and I just like when I finish a book, I get so accomplished. I don't know why, and it makes me feel good about myself that I finished a book, because I used to never be able to do that. And also, like, a goal of mine is to, whenever I move out, is to like fill a bookshelf of books that I've read. Like that's something that is accomplishing physically, like you can see it physically. So that's what I have been liking about it, though it does feel like we are just keep going with time. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know if anyone feels like this too, especially like being post high school and kind of figuring out your life in your 20s. Time is like non-existent to me at some points. Like yes, it's still a thing, but like I just go survive week by week by week, like day by day by day. Like it to me, it's hard to really map out and plan out what's to come. Obviously, you can buy tickets to concerts or plan vacations like, I did and stuff like that, but it's... Sorry, I don't want my camera to fall. And you can have those dates secured and all of that, but, like, you don't know what you're going to do leading up to that and those days leading up to it, So that's, like, the hard part is, like, I feel like we're already gonna keep zooming through this year, and we just hit 2026, which is so crazy. Like, I feel like we just got here, and so the fact that we're already in February, and February again is the shortest month, so it's... I don't want the year to go by. That's another thing too, is like I really want to make use of my time and make use of everything and every second day that I do have, because I do want to enjoy it to the fullest and try and make it the best I can. When I recorded the last video that you guys are probably not going to see, most likely, yeah, probably not going to see, I had so much fun doing it, but it wasn't... everything that I recorded just wasn't good quality enough for you guys. And not that I like want a whole, like, I want to make videos that I'm proud of and that I can look back and be like, okay, that was a good video. I am not, however, the best YouTuber, the best camera person, whatever. I'm actually going to put you up a little bit so you guys can see me fully. I'm not the best, whatever, any of that. I am just trying to do what I know and what works for me and what is best for me at this moment. Because I am not, I don't have 100K subscribers backing me up in every video. I'm building this off the ground, and not that I'm like thinking of it directly in that way. It's just more like I am at square zero literally right now. Like, this is me starting from scratch. I've never done anything like this. I've never done a YouTube channel, made YouTube videos. I've never done anything like this, and I've never put myself in a position where it's so public and where I'm kind of really exposed to a lot, and I've never really put myself in a position like that. So this is all new to me, and this is all new trying to figure this out. But I had so much fun filming the last video. Point is, I had so much fun filming the last video that I just didn't get... I like that let me restart. I had so much fun filming the last video, though it's not going to be seen. I had so much fun kind of making the most of my day. To short story short, it was just me kind of doing, like, I went to a bunch of stores, stuff like that. Anyways, I had fun doing that and like pushing myself to do that, even though it's not going to be released. I'm grateful that, I filmed it, because it's pushing myself to film more in public too. And it also just made me feel accomplished that I did a lot on my day off, because sometimes I do kind of get stuck in the like TikTok bed rot, but that's also because, like, specifically too, I let that happen when I've had a really exhausting couple of days, and that's when I kind of just like, okay, I really need to just sit there and rest and really just do what I want and just have kind of like, on my rest days, I kind of mainly like to stay home and like to either plan or kind of think of new ideas for YouTube videos. I'm looking online to clothes I want, like to see, I want to keep evolving and not waste those days that I'm resting, but I'm still doing stuff that is productive. Or even on my rest days, I like to edit. I will sit in bed and just edit all day, to try and just make sure that I'm being productive in my day and making sure that even if I'm not doing anything physically, I'm still taking a step towards something. That is the mindset that I want to keep having, because it is something that means so much to me, that progresses my future. I hope that makes sense. I'm kind of just rambling here and going off and just kind of spilling a lot of what I'm feeling recently. Anyways, though, we will move on to a little bit more. I am in my last semester of community college. If you guys don't know, I don't really speak a lot about myself a lot on here, but I'm trying my best to do that so you guys can get to know me more, especially if you're watching it for the first time. I am in my last semester of community college before I transfer to 4-year. But there's a lot of it's a big decision. And when I say big decision, I mean specifically picking where I want to transfer to. I will not say where I'm going to transfer to potentially, because I don't want to jinx myself even on admissions, like, because the last time that I did apply to 4 years and did apply to, that whole college process, I didn't really have the best time, and I didn't really enjoy it, because it felt like, at least for me back then, I was so like deer in headlights. I did not know what I really was signing up for and what I was really applying for, and how serious the situation was. Hold on, making sure I can turn. Sorry. Didn't know how serious the situation was. Okay, we good. Yeah? Okay. I didn't really know how big, like, going to a 4-year college would be. I would potentially have to go in the dorms, or potentially just have to move somewhere wherever I got accepted to. However, I did not get accepted into anywhere, and that kind of really sucked. But I did apply to a lot of more, like, prestigious schools, but also, like, I thought it wasn't, like, as competitive as people really made it out to be. I didn't really think that it was kind of that crazy that you really need to do a lot in high school. And I did a lot. Like, I wasn't just sitting on the sidelines of high school and just doing school to just do school. I was involved in things. I was involved in clubs. I was involved in band. I was involved in the school too. I volunteered. Like, I did not do things, I was there doing things, and a part of the school too. I'm guessing you just got to do a lot more to get into these colleges now, because anyways, though, it really took a toll on me, and that's why I am nervous about even talking about this, or even thinking about this, or even experiencing this, because I truly don't know how to feel. Like, this could be a really big change for me, and let me explain. So, I applied to 3 colleges, and you may be saying, why only 3? I didn't really want to go out of state, and because you have to pay for out-of-state tuition and all of that, and I really only looked at, there was something that was telling me that these 3 were the ones to apply to, and I've been thinking about applying to those for a minute. Okay, let me adjust you guys, because we just made it to, oh, that should be fine. We just made it to the bank. Let me get all my stuff ready, though. Let me drink some water, actually. So I forgot what I was saying. I applied to 3 colleges. Will not say the name of them, but I'm nervous because one of them is pretty decently close to where I live, and I am considering, oh, there we go. Okay, look at all this money. I'm considering going there. Like, that is an option. And it could be commutable. I hope that makes sense. Like, where I could drive to it and not having to move myself. And then there's my second option of college, option 2, where it is commutable. I hope that is a word that that people understand. But it it could also be livable where I move my life down there. But I don't know. Because I don't know if I should do that option B, because I want to go visit all of them firstly, and see how I feel about going to them just in general, and seeing myself there. I also want to look at prices and how much everything is actually going to be for me to go there, because college is not cheap. And then there's option C, where to me the only real option for that is to move my life out there. Now, I am fine with moving. It's just a lot to do in a 6-month process, and especially too, I want to keep this up, and I feel like if I moved that it would cause unnecessary weight on my shoulders that I don't need, because I'm at home right now with my parents, which is fine. I'm not opposed to it, and I have been able to save a lot of money and figure out kind of what I really want to do, and be able to do stuff like this for you guys. Not like specifically just for you, but like do stuff like this, like be able to create videos. Like I'm kind of dipping my toes into something that I've never done before, and that I probably would not have a lot of time for if I moved out. Obviously I would love to continue it, and I have been enjoying this, so it's not something that I want to stop as of the future for now. So don't be alarmed. It's just I'm worried that I only have 6 months practically before the next school year starts, and the one I applied for, and I just don't know. Like every time I think of it, I'm like, I don't know what to like think, because yes, I obviously want to stay in the same position I'm at, because I think it's just really, really beneficial to what I want to do at this point. But I'm also not opposed to, sorry, I'm getting messages. I'm also not opposed to changing my life, up if need be. I think it would also make a great video. But yeah, I don't know. I want to kind of make the right decision, and it'll definitely impact my future wherever I go. I don't really care what college I go to specifically. I don't really care what college I go to specifically, in the sense like, in the sense like, they're all going to give me the same degree that I'm going for. The bank only didn't take one $10 bill. That's okay. But I did deposit a lot of money, so I'm grateful. Oh yeah. Anyways, though, I just feel like it's a big decision, and something that really would change my life up, and I don't know what to do and what to think, really. Especially too, because I feel, not that I'm feeling lost, like I do have some sort of direction, in the sense that I am going to college right now. The thing about it is, though, that I still do feel lost in like what I am doing, like what probably a lot of other 20-year-olds are feeling as well. Hold on, let me respond to this message. Okay. Now that we deposit the money, let's go to get food. Because I have not ate dinner yet, and I'm hungry. Anyways, though, that's kind of like my rant about college. It's just like, this is kind of a really important year at the moment, and I don't think I'm truly ready for it. Not that I'm, oh my God. You can never just stay. Just stay. You're good right there. You're good. And it's not that I'm like not fully ready for it. It's just like I don't want to kind of feel it right now. To be honest, I would much rather kind of keep at the same pace I am right now. But maybe that's also speaking to my decision. Like, should I choose the school that's closest to me so I can just kind of keep where I'm at right now and just get my degree? But I also would love to potentially have this turn out to be something, especially that I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm usually not someone that enjoys something like this, but I have been enjoying making videos and putting myself out there like this, which is super crazy because I am not someone that usually does this. But it just makes me feel like comfortable in front of a camera, in the sense that like I have like, not that people are watching, because people aren't watching me. I don't have like 1 million subscribers or 100K or even any. I think I have 1 subscriber, which shout out you if you're watching this and you're my subscriber. I want to thank you. That means a lot because it really motivated me, weirdly enough, to. Where am I going? It weirdly motivated me enough to want to make more videos, because I sat there, I was like, dang, like no one's watching my videos, what am I doing? And then I got the subscriber. I checked my channel and it had another subscriber, like one added, and it had another subscriber. Someone subscribed. I checked my channel and someone had subscribed. And if you are that person watching this, I just want to thank you, because it really kept me motivated and still kind of does. And it really kept me motivated and still does. Oh, 50. Yeah, if you're the subscriber watching, you subscribing kept me motivated, made me feel more validated, in the sense that people would want to watch what I am creating, what I am posting, because I think that was a worry and I guess thought for me, as I was like, am I entertaining? Would I be entertaining? Could I possibly be entertaining? Because not that I don't think I can be, it's just I don't usually see that. I'm not usually this bright, bubbly personality that a lot of people are, like more extroverts are. So yeah, not that that's a problem. I have been trying to work on it and trying my best to be more forthcoming in how I'm feeling and what I am experiencing, and trying to show that to you guys, because there's so much that I would love to record and edit and post for you guys to enjoy watching. I hope that makes sense, and especially if you're watching this in the future and you're watching like past me about this video, I am just talking a lot off the dome right now, off the brain, and just how I'm feeling in this moment and in this time period, because it's a weird one for me. I don't know what to think and what my life is going to become, but I am curious and excited to see what is to come. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. We'll move on. Obviously, we're in a new year, so there's things that do happen every year, like Christmas, New Year's. But a thing for me that I have been wanting to focus on more is my birthday. Now, the last year I did do something kind of more extravagant for my birthday. I rented a party bus for me and kind of like my close friends to go out clubbing. Now, I enjoyed it, had a lot of fun. I, however, didn't get as drunk as I wanted to be, but we'll save that for another story, another time. It's just not to be discussed right now. Point is, I did still have fun, and I did like that I did kind of a huge thing with all my friends. The hard part was just that it kind of cost a lot of money, and I didn't tell my friends this. I did kind of cough up a little bit more money to make sure that they can all pay for it, and make sure that like no one had any problems attending. And maybe that's just like the good Samaritan and friend in me. But it's just because I mainly wanted to be able to just celebrate with everyone without having the restrictions of money. Because yes, we all are living our own lives, and yes, we all are doing what we want to do, and sometimes we don't have the luxury of having a lot of money to do a lot of things. And that this was something that I had to ask money for my friends. I'd be like, hey, come celebrate with me, but you got to pay for the experience. And that's kind of like, I feel like it's a little fucked to say. It's not that like it's horrible, but it's not something that usually you would want to do for you and your friends, because they have to pay. You know, you'd rather want to just like be like, let's go all do this, like let's go out to the beach, that's free, everything, you know, everyone could do that, you know, without really spending money. So I was very appreciative of them and doing that, but I did want to make it so that they also had a good time, and you know, I didn't want to put too much pressure on it. Anyways though, I want to do something like that for this year, but I don't know what. I have been considering the idea and considering what I want to do. I am not a birthday person. Usually, you know, people like to be celebrated on their birthday, but it's hard because I do like celebrating it, but it's a mixed bag of emotions because I'm not usually one to like be the center of attention. I'm not used to that, so it's a little weird environment, as well as I've never been one to really celebrate individually, like me and me turning another age. I've never really, I guess, like thought about it heavily. Each time like when a birthday happens, I'm kind of just like, oh, we have a party, or we go out to dinner, and I'm like, okay, new birthday. Or when I turned 21, I went like bar hopping, and then that was it, kind of it. Yes, that's still a little bit extravagant, but people go to Vegas on their 21st, and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know what. There has been an idea, so I have been seeing a lot of TikToks. I am on the more reality TV side of TikTok at sometimes, and if anyone is watching at this time period or has watched the new Traitors USA season 3, if you watch at any point or watch the video and watched it, I have been really into the season, and an idea for my birthday was to do like a Traitors theme where I kind of host a game of Traitors. Now, again, I don't know how to feel because I'm not one to host things and kind of be like the one in like a higher up leadership position. So I don't know how it would go. It'd have to take an intense planning. Even though it would be fun, it would be more catered towards my friends than my birthday. But I think that it would still be fun. I think I would still enjoy it because I love watching the game that they play on the season. And it would be cool to see my friends do it and have them enjoy the experience as well. And it wouldn't really necessarily need to cost a lot. So that's a plus. But it would need a lot of planning. That's the only hard part. Anyways, though, we are about to pull up to where I'm getting food. So I think we're about to order. So let me order, and then I will see y'all when we're in line.
Hi, how are you? Give me one moment, please.
You're good, no rush.
What can we get for you today?
Could I get a... Thank you. Yes, can I get like a lot of ketchup, please? Thank you. Oh, yes. Let's go. Hell yes. Okay, got the food. I will show you guys in a second. I just want to go park. There we go. That's better. Okay. I'm gonna turn on my car. Let me just show you guys. Look at this. Look at this. I'm so excited. Oh, I think it was something. Sorry, someone was talking, and I think it was just a thing that was whisking out here. Look at this. I'm so excited. I ate a fry because I'm so excited. Alright. That should be good for a thumbnail.
Show of hands, what year were you born?
That's what it is. The guy's like, you are trespassing. Okay. I think it's time to go. The guy, I was gonna say, the voice that was earlier, it was the guy saying, you are trespassing. There you go. You are trespassing. This place is on surveillance watch, whatever. I'm gonna put you. Alright, we have safely made it home. I am going to end this video here, but if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment, turn on post notifications. Do it all. You already know. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you later.